This is Ed, Top of the Line Training. Today I'm reviewing the Oakley Panel Pack. This pack was famous in the movie Book of Eli. This is his pack that he carried around with all his goods in it and whatnot. The pack itself, I don't know the exact specs on it, and I will post them below, so make sure you go down there and look for them. But the pack itself is probably about approximately, I'm saying about 2,000 cubic inch, somewhere in that range, 18 to 2,000 cubic inch. It's actually a pretty spacious pack for the size of it. It's an awesome day pack. It's my new EDC pack I carry to work every day. It comes in a couple colors, black, tan, and I think multicam, but that's another version. There is a story behind the pack. Oakley had made it, or at least put their name on it. And what happened, they had original run of it in a couple colors, and then they took it away. And then they came back with like a second generation, but the same pack, but they come back with about 3 or 4 colors. I think OD green, multicam, and maybe another camouflage color. I'm not 100% sure about that. But anyway, so today, if you go, like I got this off of eBay, you can just type in Oakley Panel Pack or the Book of Eli Pack, things like that, and it'll come up. I got this for about 76 bucks, which was very, a lot cheaper than compared to the other ones. We're coming in around 100. Some around 110, 95 to 110, somewhere in that range. So for 76 bucks, I thought, well, hell, it's good enough. But I saw another guy do a review on this pack, so I thought, when I saw it, I thought, hey, I wanted this pack. It's really nice. Looks like it'd be a great day pack. You could probably do a 3-dayer out of this. It'd not be tough. Don't get me wrong. But you know, you pack tight, and you could probably do a 3-dayer in this with this, depending on what you're doing. I'm not talking about going into the mountains hunting or something like that, but maybe like a 2 or 3 day hike, depending on what you carry. Of course, most of the pack would be taken up by your, depending on your shelter. Like if you had a tarp shelter, and a sleeping bag, or go down to a bivy bag, something like that, I mean, no problem. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You put in the pack what you want to put into it. And like I said, I use it for an everyday carry work pack. So anyway, we'll go through the contents real quick. It's not so much about what's in the pack, but it's, you know, it's about the pack. Starting off with, I don't even know the Cadora it's made with, some kind of nylon, sateen, ballistic nylon. I'd probably guesstimate, say about 200, 250 denier, somewhere in that range. It's pretty tough, feels real good. It looks like it's sewn very well. But it's an older style pack. Now why I say that is, just starting off with this top pocket here, it's got like a neoprene spandex type material. And I wasn't paying attention. I was pulling on this tab up, and I ripped a small hole here. But what this pocket is used for is the iPod. And I don't know how many people have an iPod today, but that's what it was made for. You could put whatever you want in the pocket. That, you know, they do make pockets for certain items, but when it comes right down to it, you can put whatever you want in the pocket. So basically how you open this is you hold the tab and then lift the snap. I learned that the hard way. I contacted the vendor to see if I could get a new pack or whatever, but no response, of course. Sometimes off of online buying and things like that, and eBay, that's what you have to deal with. But you know, I'm going to try to sew this back up. I don't, you know, it's not a deal breaker. All I do is keep in here, or all I keep in here is my buds, earbuds, because there comes times when I'm watching YouTube or something like that, and if I need to listen, don't want to bother people, I have that with me. It comes with 2 side pockets, pretty spacious pockets. You could open one up and stow things on it. Doesn't have any compression straps, but you could stow something on the side. Here I just have a small grocery bag. I carry these usually at least one in all my packs because first of all they're free, second of all they wad up to nothing. I mean, you can break them down to nothing, but they expand and you can put anything and everything in it, and they're pretty damn strong. And that being said, as long as they don't get a rip in them, and what I do with them, mainly if I have any trash or things like that, dirty clothes, I can throw it down in here. It's just a little thing I do, little tip. Got a fig bar here. These fig bars are really good. You can get them at Walmart. They're very low in calorie, pretty healthy for you. Made stone ground wheat, fig. They come in different flavors though. They got blueberry, watermelon, or not watermelon, strawberry, raspberry, fig. But anyway, I always try to have at least a little something, some kind of food with me, just in case I don't get to eat. You can grab one of these. At least it'll subside your hunger. Again, this is not set for a bug out or anything like that. It's just what I carry basically every day, and it changes all the time with different items. Here is a holster. It's what I carry my 380 bodyguard in. Normally, if I'm going to carry it on me, I have something that I can carry it with me and set in my pocket. Like in the winter, if I'm carrying that weapon, it'll be in my coat pocket for the most part, or a pants pocket. Summer-wise, if I'm in shorts or whatever, I can clip it on. Just gives me that option. And nothing else in here. But like I said, these are pretty spacious. You can get quite a bit of items in here. On the other side, I don't believe I have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything in there. But, that's the two side pockets. So you have 1, 2, 3 pockets. Now right here, you have another one of these pull tabs, and you have a slip pocket here with a tab in it, so if you have anything in it. Now, the way they had Denzel Washington set up with this pack is they had his shotgun running out this top, but it doesn't run through, and it's not as deep as you think, but it is like a velour line type. It's soft material, but I'm at the bottom right there, so really about right there. But what they did, I think, is cut through the pack, run the butt of the weapon here, and the top come. I believe that's how he ran it. Could have been the other way. I don't know, but that's how they had it set up. But this is pretty good little pocket. You can keep whatever in it. What I keep in it is my Spyderco. What the hell is this damn thing? Mannix 2, I believe. I don't use it for anything at all. It is my self-defense knife, period. I'll get more into that later, but self-defense, Spyderco, Mannix 2. Very nice blade, really nice. I just clip it down in there. You really don't even know it's there unless you're really staring at the bag. Spinning around, you got a top grab handle. You have it's padded. It's a padded suspension. Nice padded bag. It's got a vent, but this is not something you're gonna go walk from East Coast to West Coast in. This is something that you wear around every day, maybe an overnighter, 2 or 3 nights if you had to. But I mean, it does provide comfort. It is very comforting. You throw it on there, it locks into place pretty good, pretty well, and it's very comfortable, like so. And then if you mount it on the back, 2 straps, it's very good. So on here you have a couple webbing, piles of webbing. I don't know what the hell you would put on there. You also have a little pouch right here. This is actually made for an iPhone, not an iPhone, I'm sorry, an old flip phone type You could put something in there, whatever. I mean, I don't know. And then you have an elastic loop here on this side, adjustable snap or adjustable strap buckles. You know, basic setup there, suspension, but it's nice. It's very comfortable. Again, for everyday carry. Going back to the back of the pack, you have a middle pack here or pouch here. Pretty spacious as well. Just almost as big as the, it's probably 3/4 of the side pocket here. All I have in here is my day timer, advanced planner. I had this a long time, used it in the Army. It's a really, I need to do a review on this. There's a lot of options with this thing. Of course, it's old school, but you know, in the day and age, if you don't have batteries or something of the nature, it comes in handy. But that's all I keep in here. I do run my Bodyguard 380 in here. I did have it in the side pouches, but when I set it down, sometimes it would hit, and I didn't care for that, so I just run it in here with this if I'm carrying it in the pack. But anyway, there's pretty spacious. You can get a lot of items in there. So that takes care of the outside of the pack. Here you have a couple barrel nuts, if you will. They go through these grommets, and it just helps lock down the pack. You do not need them because under here is a zip top. Goes all the way around and access through the top. Before I get into that, let me show you here the side zip. You have a side zip here, and what I keep in here is just a plastic folder. I've got a few manila folders in there, whatnot, with like my bills and different documents that I need to carry, that I take care of through the week. Just check and see if anyone's slipping up on me. But I take care of, you know, just my bills and things like that, different documents I need to deal with on a daily basis. Again, going back to the top, now here is a note on that. You have this back sleeve here, and it does connect to that. So you could, if you wanted to, you could go in through the top and pull out, or the side. Either way, you can just go to the side if you didn't want to open up the main frame here and pull out whatever you have in here. You could carry a gun in here, but it's all, this is padded too, by the way. I believe this is set up to carry a laptop, 15-inch laptop. In fact, I'm positive it is. It's padded. You could, but it's not like you could put a, say, a Maxpedition multi-holster in there or something like that, Velcro it in. There's no, it's all sateen, there's no Velcro in there or whatnot, but it is a nice padded pocket. You can put a lot of items in here just alone to separate from the main pouch here. In here in the main pouch is my GoPro cord. That's normally not in there. I just did it to bring it down here. But anyway, I got some clothes, change of clothes. Like I said, I work out and stuff at work, and I need to be able to change clothes to do that. But anyway, on this other side, on the inside here, there is another pouch, and I keep a backup pair of glasses, and then I have a rechargeable battery pack, so I can recharge my iPhone or whatnot. That's all I keep in there, but it's a pretty nice little pocket. It goes right on the side, slips right down in there. I'll give you a close-up of this here in a minute. And then, like I said, you got the main pouch. On the bottom, you have a mesh pouch, zippered mesh pouch. I have another pair of glasses in there. And then on the top, it's sort of like an admin area. I have another, it's a Velcro top little pouch. I've got some hand sanitizer, and I have some nasal spray. I get congested here and there, and it really irritates the living hell out of me when it happens, and if it does happen, I like to have that on standby. So if I need it, I can use it. But it's just a little pocket here. You could probably put a wallet or something like that in there if you wanted to. In the middle between there, you have a couple pins, and then you have like an organizer pouch here. Let me detach the camera. Roll that down. Let me detach the camera and show you here what this looks like. All right, guys, I'm back with your top of the line training. Just want to show you the inside here. Here you have that back sleeve padded 15-inch laptop. Then you here on the bottom you have a mesh zippered here. Then you have this pocket here, which is Velcro top mesh. Hard to do that with one hand. Then you have a couple pin, but you could keep anything, a diamond rod sharpener, flashlight, whatever in there. Then you have this little organizer. I just got some little notebook paper. This here goes to my day timer, and it's various pages of paper and whatnot, different things like a vehicle record, distance record, things like that, things to be done and whatnot. I just keep it in there, keep it with that day timer. Then I have in the back here, I have a small med pouch or med kit. Nothing special, a couple 2x2s, moleskin, some pain reliever, antacid, band-aids, things like that. Nothing special. All right, stand by, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back with your top of the line training. Again, reviewing the Oakley Panel Pack. This pack was made famous by Book of Eli movie. This was the pack that he carried around with him, and I just want to give you a quick inside look of the whole area here. You get a nice, probably a down sleeping bag in there, but if you wanted to go super lightweight, like a escape bivvy, something like that, maybe with a poncho liner or something, a little bit of food. It actually has a lot of room in it. Again, I don't know the full cubic inch, including the pockets and whatnot, but I'm going around 2,000 cubes. Could be a little bit less. Again, they discontinued this pack, but they brought it back in demand, and by popular demand. I use it for a day pack, like I said. I don't know about East Coast to West Coast hiking with this thing, but if this is all you had, I don't like to, but I look at reality sometimes. We don't know what situation we're going to be in, and you want to be prepared. You want to have all your things that you have, but you don't know. I would rather have my Everly stock pack, or my Tenzing or something like that, Mystery Ranch, whatever. But this might be it. So you use what you have. Let me see here. This right here looks like it's mesh and stuff. It is mesh here, but it's lined on the back side of that. I just want to point that out to you. But yeah. Anyway, I really like this pack a lot. Like I said, I got it for $76. You can shop around, and you might even be able to get a little cheaper, mainly on eBay, possibly Amazon. I didn't check there. This came up on eBay, and I went ahead and grabbed it because I knew I wanted it, and I actually got it for a birthday gift. So, maybe another couple of changes to it that I would like to see is maybe put a pocket right in here. Just this whole lid become a pocket. You could stuff something in. I don't know why you wouldn't put another one of the side pockets in here. Let me show you that again. I didn't do a close-up on that, but it's right here. Side pocket. They could put another one over here. I know you have this, but also this here should be able to run the length of the bag, and possibly maybe a little wider. But those are just a little bit of wishes that'll never come true because, like I said, they don't make this pack anymore. And again, I don't know. I mean, say if JanSport made this, how much it would cost. I mean, because it has the Oakley name. But it is made well. It is made well. We'll see. I'll be putting it through the test all summer long. It's got a nice, it's got YKK zippers on it, I believe. And seem to be pretty heavy duty. Zips all the way around. You do have 2 zipper heads. So it's good. I really like it a lot. If you're interested in a new day bag or everyday carry bag, or just something to throw in the back of your car as well, like to go on a, maybe a day hike, throw some food, a little bit of survival stuff in there, and hike the woods are very comfortable on the bag, on the back. It rides very well. If I can get my damn arm in there. Very comfortable. Of course, there's nothing in it, but it feels the same. Wouldn't mind seeing detachable buckles here, but whatever. Anyway, all right, guys, this is Ed, top of the line training, reviewing the Oakley Panel Pack. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up as well. Give me some comments. Tell me what you think of it. Tell me what other, how you would use it as far as like a day pack, EDC, something to go in the woods with, or go fishing with, whatever. Short hike, whatnot. Till the next one, this is Ed, top of the line training. We'll see you then. God bless, take care.